All right, team, let's jump right in. Today, we're talking about something that's, well, it's more than just a task on a checklist. It's a critical mission. We're going through the A to Z of protein packing and sealing. And trust me, getting this right, it's everything when it comes to delivering that perfect chef on me experience our customers expect.
So, what's our goal here? This pretty much sums it up. This is our North Star, our prime directive. It's not just about slinging meat into a bag, right? It's about safety, it's about being meticulous, and it's about making absolutely sure that every single customer gets a perfect, leak-free box. Every single time.
And let's be real about what's at stake. Look at this. On the left, you've got the goal, the perfect box, a happy customer. Everything is clean, safe, and just right. On the right, the disaster, the leaky box. You know what this means. A ruined meal, an angry customer, and a serious safety risk. The line between these two outcomes? It's razor thin. And it all comes down to the details we're about to nail down today.
All right, so here's how we're going to get there. This is our game plan. First, we'll cover our first defense, sanitation. Then, decoding the packing list. After that, the master packing sequence, mastering that perfect seal. And finally, smart labeling and storage. Let's do this.
Okay, Section 1, your first defense, sanitation. And I want you to really think about that word, defense. We're preventing cross-contamination in what we call the clean zone. This isn't just about wiping down a table. This is ground zero. It's our absolute foundational defense, especially since we're handling some of the highest risk items in the whole kitchen.
So, how do we keep that clean zone, well, clean? We have a two-person system. It's like a surgical team. You've got the packer and the dedicated sealer. The packer is the one getting their hands dirty, literally. They're weighing, counting, and bagging the raw protein. The sealer, they have one job: run the sealer, inspect the seals, and organize the bins. They only touch the clean stuff. This wall between the two roles, that is our secret weapon against cross-contamination. It is non-negotiable. And before a single piece of protein even sees the light of day, these three things have to happen. Rule 1, sanitize everything. I mean everything. Surfaces, tools, the works. Rule 2, we only bring out 1 or 2 cases of protein at a time. This keeps everything out of the temperature danger zone for as little time as possible. And Rule 3, this one's huge, a manager has to log the protein temperatures for our HACCP records. That's our proof, our paper trail that we are keeping our food safe.
All right, on to Section 2, decoding the packing list. This piece of paper is basically your blueprint for the entire week. Get this right, and you'll prevent a whole world of headaches later on.
Now, you're not going to be sealing every single thing on the list. You'll see 2 main categories. First, you've got pre-sealed items. These come to us already sealed up from the vendor. Your job is simple: count them and get them ready. But then you have the in-house items. Think bulk ground beef or chicken. For these, yep, you guessed it, you're the ones doing the portioning and sealing.
Okay, but here's the one exception you gotta watch out for. It's a real gotcha if you're not paying attention. We call it the split portion. This is when we get a pre-sealed item, say a big S2 steak, but we actually have to open it, cut it in half, and then reseal it as 2 brand new portions. This trips people up all the time, so keep your eyes peeled for it on the packing list.
Moving on to Section 3, the master packing sequence. Now, this might just look like a list, but I promise you, it's not random. There is a very important strategy behind this specific order, and it's all about protecting our inventory and making sure we can always deliver for our customers.
Listen up, because this part is crucial. This sequence has to be followed to the letter. No skipping around. Step 1, pack S4 Tuesday. Step 2, pack S4 Wednesday. Step 3, pack all the XP portions for both days. Step 4, pack S2 Tuesday. And then, the grand finale, Step 5, pack S2 Wednesday last. Always last.
And when you're on that S2 Tuesday step, there's a little rule you need to have burned into your brain, the +6 rule. It's simple. Whatever the packing list says you need, you always pack 6 more. Why? Because things happen. Mistakes, drops, employee meals. This is our buffer. It's our built-in safety net that saves us time and time again.
So, you might be asking, why all the fuss about packing S2 Wednesday last? Here's the genius behind it. If one of our suppliers shorts us on an item, where does that shortage hit? It hits the very last thing we pack. This buys the management team precious time, sometimes a whole day, to find more product before those final boxes have to ship out. It's a smart little strategy that protects the whole operation. Okay, now for the main event. Section 4, mastering the perfect seal. Everything we've done so far leads to this moment. This is where the rubber meets the road, or, the plastic meets the heat bar. This is the moment of truth. It's the final gatekeeper that decides if we send out a perfect box or a leaky disaster.
And here's the #1 rule for a perfect seal: the funnel method. This is non-negotiable. You have to use the funnels. Why? Simple. It keeps the top of the bag, the seal zone, 100% clean and dry. Any moisture or grease there and your seal is toast. So, use the funnel, lay the bag perfectly flat with no wrinkles, and keep your eyes on it. If you see even a drop of liquid creeping towards that seal line, hit stop immediately.
And here's a magic number for you: 1.5 inches. That's it, 1.5 inches. That is the absolute minimum space you need between the protein itself and where the heat bar is going to seal the bag. That little bit of space is your best friend. It's what stops juices from getting sucked into the seal and ruining the whole thing.
Now, the sealer's job doesn't end when the machine beeps. Every single bag gets the 3-point QC check. It's quick, it's easy, and it's mandatory. Step 1, a gentle squeeze. Check for any air leaks. Step 2, look at the seal itself. Is it milky? Is it peeling? That's a fail. And step 3, feel it. Is the outside of the seal wet or sticky? If yes, that's another fail. If it fails any of these, it gets repacked. No questions asked.
We're in the home stretch now. Section 5, Smart Labeling and Storage. Look, you can do every single thing perfectly up to this point, but if we mess this up, we create total chaos for the packing line. This is about finishing strong. It's the final handoff that makes the whole operation run smoothly.
All right, I'm going to let you in on a little pro tip we call bin math. It's a super simple way to keep track of high counts without having to count every single item one by one. Here's how it works. Just pack one bin completely full and see how many units fit. Let's say it's 20. If your target for the day is 220, you just do the math. You know you need exactly 11 bins. Boom. It's a quick and easy way to stay accurate.
Okay, let's talk tagging. These rules are super simple, but they are absolutely critical for the box packers down the line. Think of it this way. S2, the serves 2, is our default. It gets no tag. Easy. S4, serves 4, must have a 4S tag on the bin. And extra protein, or XP, must get an XP tag. That's it. No tag means S2. Anything else needs its tag. No exceptions, ever.
And the last rule is maybe the most important for food safety. We call it the status quo storage rule. The second a bin is full, it goes straight back into cold storage. No waiting around. No, I'll do it in a minute. And where does it go? You store it exactly how it arrived. If it came to you fresh, it goes into the walk-in cooler. If it came in frozen, it goes straight into the freezer. We never, ever break the cold chain.
So we've gone through a lot of steps, right? A lot of little details. But it all boils down to this one simple question. When you do your job right, when you make that perfect seal, what is it that you're really protecting?
You're protecting our food, you're protecting our customers, and you are protecting our reputation. Every single perfect seal is a promise that we are sending out something safe, something delicious, and something we can all be proud of. That's what this is all about. Thank you for your hard work and for owning this process.